Hello, I'm Jeff Vannest, Director of Strategic Solutions at LABVANTAGE Solutions. I have with me Sarvesh Gowda, who is our Delivery Manager. Welcome.
Thank you, Jeff.
Good. We have had some interesting emails internally. So as you probably know, we're in the process of developing the new LABVANTAGE 6 software, and we receive these internal email messages that indicate that you're releasing iterations of our software. What does that mean?
We release every iteration almost every month. Monthly we release iterations, and each iteration is a full-fledged product that has got the new features in it, and this helps us getting early feedback from our user community.
Okay, so it sounds like, all right, so you have to put out a new release of software, and it's different how?
It may have some bug fixes. It will have new features because we are on LABVANTAGE 6 product development cycle, and new features, whatever we have built, they are in the product.
Okay, all right. Now, there has to be a lot of tracking. So now I have two questions. So where does that feedback come from, and how do you track it?
Number one, we have to think about the requirements. We start an iteration with requirements. We get requirements from our sales, professional services, and customers, and within our own development. So these are the different sources that we get the requirements. Once we get the requirements, we divide those requirements to granular level so that we can assign that to each iteration, and we should be able to estimate the time on each of those requirements.
Okay.
So now we have the time, we know how long an iteration would take, so and then we have to fit in these requirements into each of the iterations.
Right.
So now we know the time, so we track those requirements every iteration.
Okay, well, so you say you track the time. Now, I have to assume, as you're going through and you have all these items that have to be put together, I mean, that's a complex process. How do you manage to keep all of those pieces together and estimate time?
We have development management system that we use for software development management within our organization, and this is LABVANTAGE 6 version. So we use our own product for developing our software.
Okay.
So in this, we have a section where we can manage our requirements. Not only requirements, we track our design, we track our test cases in the system, and we also track our test case execution. We also track our planning process, including the effort estimation and the ETC, estimated time for completion.
Okay, so I have not seen it. I haven't had an opportunity to use it. But you referred to this system that's internal software, the DMS.
DMS, yes.
Which is, and this is interesting.
Development Management System.
Right, but what's it based on?
It is our product, LABVANTAGE 6.
So we're using our product to manage our requirements, our bugs, everything.
Yes, that's right.
That's
we eat
cool.
our own food.
So what happens when you go in and you want to look up your something and you run a report and it fails?
Yes, that's our bug,
right.
And we report our own bug and we fix our bug.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's good, right? I mean, you get to know your own system.
Yes.
That's good. It's a good process. All right, so there's a thing that I've been hearing about, which I have seen, but I love the name. It's called a burn-down chart. Tell us what that is. It has a great name.
Yes, burn-down chart is one of my favorites as a delivery manager. When I look at the burn-down chart, it clearly tells me, are we on track or off track? Okay, so it is a graphical representation of pending time,
right,
versus how much work we have to complete.
Okay.
So it has got two lines, both going down from left to right.
Okay.
So if one line indicates the planned activities,
right,
another line indicates the actual activities that are pending.
And it should be going down.
Both should be going down.
What are they doing right now?
They are going down.
And they are going down.
That's good.
So it's good.
Yes.
We're on track.
That's right. That's good.
What internal iteration of the software are we on right now?
We are on I-10 now.
Now.
Yes.
And if you were to guess, what iteration do you think is going to be the release candidate, the final product?
Probably about I-14 or I-15.
Okay. How far away?
So we are about, the next month we are going to release I-11.
Yeah.
And then we may have more frequent iterations because we will be code complete next month. And then we will be fixing bugs, so we are going to accelerate our iterations.
Okay, and then once you complete your final candidate, what happens to that software?
once we are done with the code complete, now it is going through the QC. So testing will test the entire product, they will report the bugs. As we fix the bugs, the quality is also getting involved, and they are looking at what we fix and how the testing is being done.
To make sure that we're releasing a quality product.
Perfect.
Good.
Fine.
All right. That's fascinating. It's such a great process. I love the fact that we're using our own LIMS system to track and build our own LIMS system. That's awesome.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed hearing a little bit about how internally we build the LabVantage software, and we'll make sure to get you some more updates as we continue to get closer to that final release candidate.
Thank you.
All right. Bye now.